this is some sad news coming out of Ferguson. Darren Seals, 29 years old, activist. He was really active during the protest that happened in the wake of the shooting of Michael Brown. He was really active on the scene after that. 29-year-old Darren Seals was found dead Tuesday morning at 2 a.m. He was found dead. He had been shot, and he was inside of a car that was on fire. So he was shot, and the car was set on fire, and he was found dead. This took place. This takes place immediately in the backdrop of Darren questioning why he was being followed and intimidated by police officers. There's really no lead on a suspect. There's no lead on a motive. The only thing we have are, if you go to Darren's timeline, in his Facebook page, you can see that he actually expressed fear of the police. I don't know. I mean, who knows? We may never know. We may never know. But what we do know is that a young man's life, 29 years old, just a smart, aggressive, cared about his community, cared about black people, cared about making progress, cared about pushing forward criminal justice reform, cared about all the things that we talk about on this show and everyone else is talking about, murdered at 29 years old, shot and left in his car, a car that was set on fire. So, we'll see. We'll see what investigators turn up. But I don't know. I just got the feeling that this will be an unsolved. I mean, I could be dead wrong. They could come up with a suspect tomorrow. Yay. But I don't know. It's just this one. I just feel like, I don't have anything to say about this other than it's sad. It's tragic. And, what's happening in my mind right now is the exact thing that happens in a lot of people's minds when you have an encounter with police officer. And I can't quote him, but I can paraphrase one of his tweets that I saw that basically said, being intimidated by a bunch of police officers who warned him to be careful of who you make enemies with. Now, when you have that type of conversation being had and coming from police officers, you can't do anything but understand when people alarms go off when somebody dies in a fashion like this. I don't know. And it again, so who cares what the implications of what I just said is. All I can say is this, is that be careful of how you talk to people, because what you say may implicate you later on, even if you are innocent. Right? I could say that much, right? Can I say that and get away with that? Just like they told Darren to be careful of who you make enemies with. Police officers and everybody need to be cognizant of the words that you say to people, because even if you're innocent, your words can be hung around your neck and make you look guilty as hell simply because you're running off your mouth. But never mind all that. This is a young brother that had a lot to say, had a lot of passion, had a lot of love for the community, for protests, for action, for Black Lives Matter, and snuffed out. I mean, just killed. murdered, car set on fire, left in a car set on fire, and life came to a tragic end. But his contribution is definitely going to be remembered.